So tonight we want to talk about a lot of things, and we want to talk about accountability versus, what's the other word?
Blame.
Versus blame. Are you playing the blame game, or are you an accountable person? Which one are you, and what does that look like for you, and how do you show up in either capacity, and which outfit do you wear, and how does that suit fit you, whether it's accountability or blame? Which hat are you wearing in it? What given moment do you switch? Are you a switch hitter? Are you accountable in certain things and then not in others? Then you want to play the blame game. Are you manipulative and use it to your advantage or your disadvantage? Talk to us tonight, because we got some fire in our heart, man, and we've been talking about certain things all week, so we figured we'd give y'all the business, man, since we are in the business of giving you facts. We in the business of giving you truth. And we just want to let you know that we are thankful for your ear. And since we have your ear, we're going to give you the business. What you think about that, good brother?
Indeed, no doubt. Important topics, man. We be playing with ideas and topics all throughout the week, because I try to base my topic on whatever I think is most needed and necessary to address. And that stuff changed by the day, because oftentimes we encounter people and we impart wisdom on them, or we attempt to, but they don't realize the jewels. So sometimes you got to take it to a platform like this, and you got to put it out there, and if the shoe fit, wear it. And if anybody watching and know me, they know ain't no telling what I'm going to say. So strap up, tighten your seatbelt up, whatever. Because I talk about real stuff. I talk from the heart. I talk about passion and stuff that means something to me.
Facts.
So if I represent something, I stand on the side of something. Watch yourself. Don't be so quick to criticize another person's perspective or their ideas. You should reevaluate your own. And that's the science I'm going to drop on that. We're going to drop on that. Dealing with blame and accountability. And a lot of times we don't even really know what accountability means. We know what it means when it comes to somebody else taking it. But we don't know what it means when it comes time to apply it ourselves. I mean, it's in everyday behavior all the time, man. Like, from the smallest of things, just apologies sometimes. Sometimes we can start a ripple effect, and the chain and the snowball effect can trickle down. And although our part in it might have been very minimum, but we know that it set a trend and an effect to create a wave to a bad vibration. And we'll remove ourselves from it and act like we didn't have nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm going to give you an example. This might be a little funny. You can be in the elevator, right? And they can be all four of y'all in the elevator. And you got to pass gas, right? And you might have had some bad food.
For the egg food young, it wasn't peace.
Yeah, and you got to pass gas and it come out. Now, you going all the way up to the 12th, 13th floor. Now, that joint came out on the elevator. Which one are you? Are you the one that's going to say, damn, I apologize, I polluted the air, I couldn't hold it? Or are you the one that's look around and act like it wasn't you? Or are you the one that just play it like you and don't even smell the shit? Accountability can be identified by just that sequence of events. That'll help you identify which one you are. I guarantee you ain't the one that's going to say, I the one done it. There's only probably a small 5% that's going to say that. And I bet you 85% of the ones going to be the first one to turn around and act like, who did that?
World?
Like looking around. You know what I mean? Oftentimes that's the first one, that's the one that did it. You know what I mean?
Fact.
But just as a scenario though, that's something to think about. Like, you got to really look at the part we play in shit. Like, and now that can lead to an altercation on there, because somebody like, what you looking at me for? Right. You know, somebody can turn around and really, that person can be going through a bad day, right? And say, damn, why you looking at me? And they say, well, I ain't do it. Now they go an argument. Right. And instead of the person that really did it saying, hey, I did that. They ain't got to go there. They ignore it and they instigate it and they watch it. And then they'll go tell that story to their coworkers as if they really didn't do it.
Right.
But what you don't realize is that you program your genetics and your DNA to become a liar. You learn that behavior. You start rechanneling the virtues of your structure into a deceitful way of being. Then you start practicing that behavior. Now you figure like it's easier to lie. I can get away from the shame. And then you run through your whole life and don't face shame. And then when you finally be in a situation that you get shamed, you can't handle it.
Right.
Because all them situations would have prepared you to know how to handle shame. Or even have more courtesy and take the stairs if you know you got gas. That's what accountability look like from my perspective.
No doubt. I'm gonna add a flip to that. A lot of times when we don't hold people accountable, that's a sign of our inaccountability. A lot of times we'll know somebody did some shit and they're not gonna hold themselves accountable, but as their friend, because we like them, we won't either. We'll be like, I ain't gonna say nothing because that's my man. Now you're helping create and perpetuate that inaccountability in the person. And then when they do it to you, you get mad. But you're the same person who sat around and watched that disease spread in their heart and grow and germinate and spread into a character that they have become in totality, when you could have stopped that shit off the muscle and been like, yo, look, check this out. I ain't gonna chastise you in public. You ain't gotta do it like that. All right, that's your friend. Give them that much respect, depending on what it is they done also. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays, some of our friends will do some shit that they know ain't peace. And they know they supposed to get checked for. They'll go in with it anyway in the name of playing. In the name of it being a joke. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times when you know somebody did some shit and you witness it and you don't say nothing, you're aiding and abetting that unaccountability in them, and you're allowing it to grow. It's just like you sitting there and you know, like, man, this motherfucker, the main one who broke the goddamn machine.
Right.
He got all us in the motherfucking office at work, and he the one fucked the whole machine up.
Right.
So how is they really my friend when they got me in here with everybody else, and I possibly could get blamed for the shit?
Right.
But that's my friend. So when you know, you pull them to the side like, yo, check this out. Yo, man the fuck up, go in there and tell them peoples, listen, mishap happened. Some kind of way, unchained or unlikely events, I broke the motherfucking machine. I didn't intentionally do it. And whatever you got to do, maybe because of the legacy of your honesty, you might even get a fucking pass most of the time. Instead of being, and this is what people fail to realize, when you're not a deceitful person, it carries a certain kind of vibration, a certain kind of energy. When you're known to make your word bond, and we're structured that way. Like if I say it, I gotta do it. And this is why I'm careful about what I say. Because I know if I say it, I gotta do it. So sometimes when you know shit's shaky, you gotta say, well, perhaps, maybe so. I might be able to fulfill that. But once you commit to it, and then you back out of the commitment, oh man, I got this saying that I wrote down that says that an unfulfilled promise is the twin brother of an outright lie. So if a person always breaking their promises, that person most likely is a liar also. Think about it. If a person promise you stuff over and over and never do it, that's lying. It's a sophisticated way of lying. They just putting a date on the shit. Yeah, yo, on March 3rd, I got you.
Make it even worse.
You know what I'm saying? And so now you don't have a close range to gauge it by, because they put some distance in between the fulfillment of the shit. But then when it happened, come to find out, damn, yo, dropped the ball again. Right. And so ain't nobody check them, and they did it again and did it again. And now this becomes part of their character. And so there's no character building, there's no bond building, there's no trust building, there's no real friendship, because they can't take the blame, because you won't even place the blame in their lap to even look at the shit. So you're aiding and abetting them, giving them a way out. Don't give them no way out. Make them face that shit, because that's how you build character. That's how you build better people. This is why nobody want to go into business. Nobody want to give their money to somebody that's not business minded. It's like, why would I do that when I can keep my goddamn money and do everything myself and be on time? And oftentimes, this is what inaccountability does. They are most of the time inaccountable to the people that are never unaccountable to them. That's what hurts the most. It's the person that makes sure they keep their word with them every time. And so now we can't allow that. So if you're in a cipher, you're in a circle, you're in a business deal, you're in a friendship, or whatever word you're using, it's some rules of engagement when it comes to that. And sometimes people don't like to own up and live up to them rules of engagement. They just think, oh, I got a friend. Yeah, motherfucker, there's some duties that come with that.
Yeah.
I'm a dad. There's some duties that come with that. I'm a boss. There's some duties that come with that. If you're in charge of people, you're in charge of their life. So you gotta manifest ideas. You gotta be a leader. And one sign of bad leadership is a person that won't ever take accountability for anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's not peace. They can recognize when somebody else supposed to. Mm-hmm. But when that motherfucking gun get turned around on them and they facing that barrel of accountability, they be like, damn. They think of every guy, they start shuffling the deck, back stepping, foot shuffling, bunch of hat in the hand, Negro type shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's not what we made from, man. We cut from a cloth, man, where we gotta be honorable. You know what I'm saying? We cut from a cloth where we gotta live a certain standard, and this is what attract certain things in our life. Because we're not chasing anything. And that's another thing that need to be made clear. Accountability is about living up to a standard and holding others to a standard or a criteria, because you can't sell your soul if you're not chasing anything. If you're in charge of yourself, then a person holding you accountable is making you more attractive. So you're now able to attract what you need in your life. You know what I'm saying? And so the more you build yourself, the more you build a brick in your character, it turns you into a strong house. That's the better you'll qualify to attract the right people. A lot of times you'll see people that got the best setup in the world, but they're incapable of attracting the right people because they are not right. So the magnetism, the vibration, the frequency that oscillate from them is one that attract all the wrong motherfuckers. Then when the right ones come, they be like, man, I'm getting the fuck out of here because this is not the kind of shit that I signed up for. And it's not fair to the person that's giving you their fairness. So accountability is a must. You know what I'm saying? And blaming others for your shortcomings, that shit is old news because that's what children do. They get caught with their hand in the cookie jar. I ain't do it. Crumbs all around their mouth, fudge and shit dripping from their fingertips, but you ain't go in the Keebler Elf cookie jar, huh? They don't want to take the blame. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta own up to that shit, man, and you gotta just man up. But it's character building. It's something that's gonna fortify you with something, man, that makes you stand out. You know what I'm saying? As a king, you know what I'm saying? And as a God, which you was created to be. And every time you don't, you forfeit the right to make the claim to the legacy that you are here to fulfill.
Right, no doubt. Yeah, we always talking about our greatness, but we don't want to put the work in to do the greatness. But we want the acceptance of it. We want the credit for it. And knowing we ain't put the work in, that's deception to the self.
Right.
You know, so it's like accountability. I'm accountable in the sense of I'm the kind of dude, like, I try to do shit by the book when I'm around something that got rules, because I don't like nobody to tell me shit. Right. So I make sure I ain't got time for nobody to pull me up about nothing. So I like to make sure, look, don't put that shit back, leave that alone. That sign say don't I'm one of them. I piss my people off sometimes. Yeah. Because it seems like I try to go by the book too much. No, it's not that. I know me. If they say something to you, then I'm going to have to say something to them. Right. I'm a chess player, so I know how to calculate this shit. Beginning. I can see this shit all the way how it play out. So I'm going to nip this in the bud, because if they say something to you, you're a woman, you're going to say something back now, and I got to say something because now you didn't. All along, I saw how it was going to trickle anyway. That's a man duty and responsibility. But you got to take accountability to get to that level. And a lot of people don't do that. They just blame the person. Just because you with me don't make you right. Right. You know, people be with somebody, and just because the person that's arguing with them or whatever the controversy at, you automatically defend the wrong in this situation. Fact. Just because that's who you like. That's who you we lose the title of accountability right there. Yeah. That don't mean go against them right there, but you got to know how to neutralize it in a way that they both get the message. Like, damn, he got a point. You was out of order. I got to check you another way, but right now, this is what he's saying. I gotta convey this message. Because I can't leave letting you think you're right, and I can't leave letting you think you're wrong.
I can go in more
we're
detail
both
later,
on a-
but right there.
Yeah, so
Bitch, you wrong.
it's about checking it. Not, you know how you got sometimes, like you got the parent that might come up to the school for the child, the child cutting up, and they believe whatever the child say. They don't believe the teacher. Then you got the parents that believe the teacher but don't believe the child. You got the ones that won't whip the child ass or won't fuss at them until they get home. Some people think that's good parenting. Then you got some that'll whip their ass right in front of the class. And some people think that's horrible, depending on your style of parenting. But when you go down the line and them kids raised up, I bet you can tell a difference in their lifestyle.
Right.
From the one that got the ass whipping and the embarrassment and the shame in front of the class versus the one you try to act like you got so much decency and you want to do everything in the house.
That person becomes
they the ones
sneaky
gonna
and
always
confident.
embarrass you when you get outside.
Yep.
Because they know you ain't going to
She gonna
shame
do
you.
something right here.
You know what I mean? So that's a part of accountability. So it's like, if I know she gonna come up here and whip my ass, I'm not gonna do X, Y, Z.
Well,
So, but now we not bound by no fear of punishment no more. So don't nobody feel like they gotta be accountable because they can just point the finger at somebody else.
Right.
So I've never been a one on the side of point the finger. Like even if it happened to me, it's still my fault.
Right.
I'm to that level.
Right.
There's levels to this shit. Some of you motherfuckers that voice your opinion, y'all really let me know what level of thought y'all vibrate on.
Right.
So every time you think you coming against me about something I stand for, represent, you really let me know what level of vibration you're on. You know, because I can take it on any level, on any accord, on any day, on wherever, with whoever, whenever, however. It don't matter on every level because my sword stays sharp in all categories. So if I'm on something, you should be saying, damn, I want to know what yo see.
Right.
Instead of saying, damn, yo tripping. That's a disadvantage. I'm
understand if I
always
said
an
it, I
advantage on the
analyzed
board.
it
Trust
first.
me.
Right.
I ain't been wrong since on nothing I said or stood for. And I think that's what make people mad because I'm still accountable. I don't blame nobody for my situation. I don't blame nobody for our conditions as a people. We all got a mind. We got a capability to shape our own reality. We just don't want to put in the work because we think somebody owe us something. Don't nobody owe us shit.
I don't know. I wonder where that comes
We
from.
owe ourselves something because they told us we were great. And then we got tricked into slavery. And now we saying how we was great and we got tricked into slavery. So instead of remembering slavery, we got to just remember we was great once. But we keep letting slavery overwhelm the greatness that we was. We let all that shit overwhelm the greatness.
Right.
So if we raising kids now, we fucked up. We have them thinking our history started as slavery.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
straight up. Like, that's just the reality of it. So it's like accountability start at home. The way shit is, all that behavior, that shit start at home. That shit start with the way you raising these kids, and they taking that shit right outside.
Yep.
But you don't teach them in the house, they gonna learn outside. So if you teach them 10% in the house, they gonna learn 90% of their behavior from outdoors.
Which is worse.
But if you teaching them 90% of the behavior in the house, then they only got room for 10% outdoors.
Indeed.
So you winning, you giving them advantage. We not giving these kids no advantage. That's why so many of these motherfuckers that's having these babies irresponsibly, right?
Right.
They so mad about this motherfucking these stamps and the SNAP shit getting cut off because it's a lot of irresponsible decisions that people have made in the past.
Right.
And they never corrected them. We all make bad choices, but the ones that's crying is the ones that never did shit to correct the bad.
Right.
They just stayed in that perpetual
I
cycle.
believe that
They stayed in that cycle like the government's
not
job
come
is to
into
take care of
play.
you.
Right.
The government's job is not to take care of y'all ass.
Right.
Get up off your ass and get a job like the rest of the fucking world.
Right.
That's real shit. Like we want a motherfucker to give us a handout and we want to sit on one side and cry racism. Black Lives Matter. We want the separation. We want our own this. Nobody gonna give you shit. Go out there and get it. Stop giving all your money to everybody that don't look like you. How the fuck you gonna channel money back to your community if every store you go and spending your money is going to everybody that don't look like you? And then the ones that look like you don't give them shit.
Right.
Not
And you
a
want to
damn
deal.
thing.
You
Or
want
you
to
want
hook
a
up.
deal. You know what I mean? Shit, that everything costs. Why you gonna go give your money to them? I always
Right.
try to find somebody I know of that's black that got some decent quality before I go somewhere to somebody I don't know.
No
But if
doubt.
your quality ain't up to par, I'm not giving it to you. I don't give a fuck what color you is. You know what I mean? We got that shit fucked up with that black shit. That shit is played the fuck out. It's about evolving. It's about good energy and bad energy.
Right.
You either gonna be on the side of the complainers and the crybabies, or you're gonna be on the side of the creators and the doers. I'm gonna create an door. That's why religion and shit like that never be able to get a hold on me. And this to my religious homeboys, my Muslims, my Christian people, and my nation dudes. Ain't none of y'all exempt. If you letting a man that wrote a book guide your life, then you'll never understand me.
No doubt.
That's to all religious people. Y'all letting a book that you don't even know nothing about, wasn't even created for us. That ain't our ancestor shit.
Right.
Our ancestors ain't create none of that. That's the shit they use to enslave us through imperialism.
Yep.
So read your history. I've read it all. France Fanon, Wretched of the Earth, all that. Talking about infanticide and how they tricked y'all. So get your facts right before you want to come at Wood, because you don't know me. None of y'all. No Islam brothers. None of y'all. Y'all too.
Right.
You don't know me like that, home.
Yeah.
Don't come at me sideways with y'all ideology. That shit played out. It's phony. Y'all niggas got jobs, so why are y'all crying out this motherfucker? You crying about why I like Trump. Don't worry about why I like Trump. Everything that you supported and follow failed. They fucked you around. The Democratic Party sold y'all out, took all your bread. Shit coming up with this illegal fucking migrants getting all the bread, and you wonder where the money at.
Right. It's
going to them motherfuckers. That's where it's going at. Then you mad because Trump won't pass the bill to keep feeding them motherfuckers, to keep taking from us. When Trump first got them motherfuckers, he said, I'm building this motherfucking wall so it can have more better opportunity and jobs for black people. Black people got mad and got offended. Why you gonna, what do you mean we ain't got nothing to lose? Motherfucker, we ain't got nothing to lose.
Because you ain't got
we
shit.
ain't got shit. Fuck you mean?
How about that?
And every time a motherfucker call out reality, y'all, we get mad. Nah, nigga, I'll be the sacrificial lamb. I'm gonna call out shit out. I ain't the one that's gonna sit on the side and act like ain't nothing wrong. Don't talk about us. Nah, nigga, the shit fucked up. Get that shit together.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you claiming that shit. Stop taking the white people imperialism and their religions that they got y'all enslaved with. Stop taking that shit. And cause you niggas ain't living like that. Not one of you niggas.
Right.
Ain't none of y'all living like that.
Right.
Yeah, I get funky on this motherfuckers. I hate when I hear little shit and motherfuckers in my inbox about their opinion. Nigga, ain't shit you can tell me about a fuck thing. And I will take any one of you niggas on a one-on-one on any level, on anything.
On any subject.
On any subject, any category.
Subject.
I will run circles around you niggas with my knowledge and my information.
No doubt.
So remember that. You remember my book shelf in the cut, nigga? I read. You don't think I know what the fuck going on?
That's right.
This shit ain't black and white. Shit bigger than that. That show how undeveloped your mind is. That's why religion still got you niggas.
Yep.
That's why y'all still show up at service every week and your life ain't changed.
Yep.
You niggas praying to Allah, y'all should be praying to Unger. That's who got you niggas out.
Ass out of jail.
You going to Jumar every Friday. Pray to Unger. Give him some credit. You niggas ain't gave him $10.
Right.
And that's why you niggas out.
His case.
And you niggas ain't gave him shit, so don't come about at me, man.
Wow.
That's real shit. I'm gonna give it real. Have your shit together, my shit together. I ain't gay, I ain't no homo, I ain't no nigga never robbed me, took nothing, beat me up, punched me in my mouth. So my shit's solid. A lot of you niggas can't say that.
A lot of y'all
I got
can't.
the balls, like I can stand on that.
Yep.
In the street and the joint. 23 years. I ain't had to join no religion. I ain't had to join no gang. I stood on my own in that motherfucker. And you niggas know it.
Yep.
So don't come at me sideways asking about me. All you motherfuckers. Nobody exempt. Yeah. Straight up, man. I hate that shit. Old ass niggas older than me and you niggas slow as shit.
Yeah, motherfuckers
if you believe anything out that book, nigga, you ain't ready for me.
Running around this motherfucker.
And that's real shit.
Practicing somebody else's
Practicing somebody else's shit. That's slavery. That's the slavery of the mind.
And afraid.
Y'all looking for some change. Nigga, y'all minds enslaved.
Telling you, man.
With that shit, them motherfucking Jamal Brown, all of them working the shit out y'all with them fake ass slave mentality ass systems, man. Keep got y'all showing up, paying. Can't get shit from them motherfuckers. But that's who you follow. You mad because I don't follow that bullshit?
Right.
I know you fucking lying.
Right. For real. Then you want to talk all this crazy ass shit.
Yeah, yo, that shit pissed me off,
man. You're afraid
man.
of your own black culture, but you adopt everybody else's culture. Then you put a black disguise on that shit when that ain't even the true black shit. You walk around with a long ass gown on and all these motherfuckers' cultures that enslaved
everybody else shit
and raped your women
else shit
and your babies, because them motherfuckers was perverts anyway. You know what I'm saying? Walking around with motherfucking, I don't even understand that shit, man. And then you got the nerve to criticize a motherfucker. Then see a motherfucker want to ask me about what my partner think. First of all, motherfucker, as I said earlier, on the little skit that I put on my gram, man, don't try to put no disclaimer on the front of nothing when you approach me about anything. Leading shit off with, I'm saying I ain't trying to be funny, but motherfucker, that right there let me know that you trying to line up to say some crazy shit.
Exactly.
Well, I don't mean no disrespect. I don't mean no disrespect, but why do yo this, and this? What a lot of you motherfuckers don't know that Trump is the only motherfucking president, and I don't even check this out. First of all, the meat of this shit is this. Don't think because you might hear me and Woods say Trump name that we caught up on Democrat or Republican.
Right.
We overstand his tricks in both of them shits.
Well said.
We're going with what can work the best for us.
Right.
What opportunity lies the best for us to use to get us where the fuck we need to be as
Absolutely.
a people, because ain't nobody no motherfucking saint. Let's get that clear. Everybody hands dirty in this shit. So don't be looking like, oh man, how the fuck can they say the Democrats, the Republicans? We know one the wolf and one the fox.
Absolutely.
We understand that shit. But at the same time, we also know when we need to weaponize something for our benefit, we understand and recognize the opportunity to use that shit.
Instead of crying
and complaining about what the fuck you ain't got and expecting welfare.
Yeah,
to
fuck welfare.
continue
And
to
everybody
take care of you.
Straight up, that's 2025.
How the fuck would you be an accountable person?
My bad, though.
How can you be an accountable person if your ass don't want to do something for yourself?
Right.
And since you follow Elijah, he said, accept your own, be yourself, do for self.
Right.
You ain't doing none of that shit.
Right.
So you don't even believe in what Yo said. You ain't
look.
doing none of that shit. You look the part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you ain't living that shit.
If your check don't come, what you gonna look like?
Right. If every white motherfucker on the planet say we ain't selling black people shit,
We in fucking trouble.
we in trouble.
Yeah,
You don't own a rail, nail, or a motherfucking pail. And you run around this motherfucker worried about what the fuck. Listen. Galvanize your motherfucking information and your knowledge, since you claim to have the best knowing way.
You know it all. You got the
Since
answer,
you got
motherfucker.
the best guard on your side and all this shit, why your guard ain't interfering in what the
And
fuck
help
is
y'all
going
this
on
shit
in the
out.
world?
Absolutely.
That's the biggest question that would make anybody be like, hold the fuck up. I done poured my heart into all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Your guard stood back and let all this shit happen and ain't do shit about it.
Man, your life the same. You believe in that and I don't, but our life still the same. Come on.
Tell you
Exactly. They get mad at me because I say the black man is God, but the God you call on can't even help you.
At all. Never could.
At least the God I call on can help me.
That's right.
The gods I believe in is in me and right next to me. If I need some help, the God right here help me. Ain't no motherfucking spooks out in space gonna come liberate you. Ain't no motherfucking angels flapping no wings and coming down from the skies to pay your motherfucking rent.
Hell no.
It ain't never happened. I don't give a fuck how many books you read that talked about the angels helped the prophet at the battle of Kedar and all this shit. Them angels was people.
Right.
Real, live, living human beings, man, the true and living, man. And I hate to even talk about religion, but don't try to weaponize your religion and swing that shit against me.
Take the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
Take the truth.
Don't
weaponize
weaponize nothing you got.
Don't
you know what I'm saying? Then you letting these motherfucking the whole system put the dick to you in all kinds of sick and retarded ways, and you don't have no remedy for that shit, but you want to push religion off on a motherfucker.
And then you mad at the motherfuckers that don't follow what the fuck you said.
Right.
Why should I follow you? What make your life so grand that I should follow you? Like, that's what I be offended about.
What body of information do you possess that's supposed to, like, that's
I should listen to you
get
for.
the fuck out of here.
Like, what the fuck you mean what I'm doing? Doing what the fuck I always been doing. Rolling down low, elevating, and keeping you suckers out my motherfucking space. That's what the fuck I be doing.
Right. And really helping the people.
Yeah, sincerely. We ain't out here pump faking.
Really helping the people in the motherfucking hood, really doing the work.
It's just sincere. I hate when a motherfucker come like that,
Come
man,
on, man.
and they ain't on their shit. Don't worry, you worry about yourself. Get yourself together,
Yeah,
y'all.
you got motherfuckers always want me and Wood to show up for your shit, but don't never come out to support us.
None of that.
Every
see
time
all
I
that
turn
shit.
around, you want to send a motherfucker an invitation. Hey, brother, come over here, come over here, come over here.
Don't you niggas invite me
Yeah.
to shit if you know you ain't supporting shit I
Exactly.
do. I ain't got no picture. You know.
Exactly.
I came in this motherfucking world alone. I'ma leave alone.
Exactly.
I'm good with it. Straight up. So it's like I hate fake shit. I call that shit out. That's
Ain't
why
no
you niggas don't like being
accountability.
around me. I'm gonna call that shit
playing a
out.
blame game.
Blame, cry baby, whining. They doing this. He did that. He did that. What the fuck you did?
Right.
Like, damn, what make you better than the next motherfucker to tell another motherfucker or to call out another motherfucker false? That's what I'm like, yo, how
Then
the fuck?
you in a position to really help a motherfucker, and you fleecing the people,
And
giving them a
don't.
bunch of
And don't
fucking
do
crumbs.
And
Yeah,
While
fuck
you
outta
reap all
here.
the fucking benefits.
Sick of that
The
fake
fuck
black
outta
card
here.
shit. That shit played out. That
Yeah.
shit expired. It's about good people and bad people.
Straight
You either helping
fucked up.
motherfuckers or you destroying them.
Right.
Motherfuckers
Right.
always going against shit, man. It's like you take what you got, fashion it, and see what you made of. This gonna see where you really at as a man.
Right.
Take what you got and fashion it and create from what you got. Not sit back and complain. I ain't playing then.
Right.
I'm gonna just sit here and pout because they owe me 40 acres in the move. They gave it to the Jews. Yeah, the Holocaust. They ain't get the Jews a damn thing. The Jews took and made that shit on their motherfucking own. They one of the smallest populations of people. If they can make it, why the fuck can't we?
Right.
Why can't we meet?
Right.
Come on, man.
And
Like,
you
I
got
know
all these
excuses out here.
motherfucking-
They coming in the country making it just like that.
Just
we
like
still
that.
sitting around waiting on some damn SNAP benefit.
Just
Man,
like
fuck
that.
that shit. Get your ass up and get
Right.
a job like the rest of them. Them Hispanics, they working at 8 and 9. The whole family out there selling fruit cups, whatever.
Right.
But they hustling. They ain't asking. They ain't
Tax-free
begging nobody
money.
for shit. We out this
Smart enough to
motherfucker.
get that tax-free dollar hand over fist.
Yeah, man. We out this
Because they
motherfucker
creating a
bullshit, bagging
product
shit.
Yeah.
that the world want.
Yeah.
You
doubt.
motherfuckers can't even sew a hole back in your shirt. You know what I'm saying? Let alone really put a product out there that the world need, but you always pointing the finger and criticizing it. Trump ain't doing it. I didn't know that Trump was supposed to do nothing for your
Obama
black
supposed
ass.
to do it.
The unfortunate
Obama
part
supposed to
is
do something for your
even
ass. and
stuff
he
that
ain't
they
do
put their
shit but help
name
a
on
bunch of gay
and they
motherfuckers.
create and they want to bring a style, they can't even tell you about the business. Oh
No.
yeah, well what it did?
Yeah, they can't
But what
even
you
market
selling?
their own shit.
They
What
ain't
color
even
you
speak
got?
on it.
Right.
They
don't
can't
know how
even.
to advertise. That's
You
what I'm
change
saying.
the font.
And they want you to go all and go do extra measures to give them some
Fuck
support.
no.
Right. Some shit you can't even
giving
explain.
back. You're not even giving back. So it's like, man, that shit is a poor excuse.
I'm not
As
interested.
long as a motherfucker can blame some shit on somebody, that mean they ain't gotta take no responsibility.
No doubt.
And that's all these motherfuckers do. That's how I know the real people from the fake motherfuckers.
And I get
Niggas
that
is-
a lot.
Yeah, they blame and blame and blame. Everything's
I
an
get that a
excuse.
lot.
I can't do this because of that. So long as they got an excuse, they ain't gotta step up to the
You know, the unfortunate thing is what I used to always battle back with people. Shit, I did this for you. Like, fuck is you talking about? I don't owe you nothing. But now I just look at them and be like, wow, yeah, you're doing it. And just back up. I'm not about to beg and plead my case.
Right.
If that's what you believe, then you stick to that.
Right.
But let me see you grow from there, though.
Right.
When you grow from there, then I know you bad, as you say.
Yeah, this shit's crazy, man.
That shit crazy. Motherfuckers
To
doing
see
the
how
same
people
shit.
like just to this point, like where we like let shit bother us that don't bother us. Like how you let something that don't bother you bother you?
That
It's
it
one thing
makes
to be
no
bothered
sense
about
in your
something,
book.
and there's
Right.
another thing to think you're supposed to be bothered about something.
Right.
These motherfuckers just think they supposed to be bothered. You ask them what they
Facts.
bothered about, they can't even tell you.
Don't
They
even
take
know.
you all the way back to some shit 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like that's Google. That's not you.
Right.
Your emotions ain't tell you that. That's because you had to Google it to validate your position.
Yeah.
To validate your point. Like if you gotta do that, then you don't really feel it.
Right.
So that's the craziest shit because you like literally delude your own damn self.
Facts.
You trick your own mind to believe something a problem that ain't even really a problem.
Ain't even a problem.
You still can get up and go to work every day. You still can pay your bills. It might be a little struggle, but it's a struggle for everybody.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Bills
Like
still being
motherfuckers don't
paid.
be grateful. It's like the little things. Like be grateful, motherfucker. You can breathe. You still got all your limbs. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Your heart beating. you got fairly decent health. Like, we take so much shit for granted, and we sit back and complain and complain and complain. It's like, yo, what the fuck?
Motherfuckers not even real leaders, man.
At all.
You following the path that somebody else laid down.
You ain't never go into your own self
You
yet.
never did none of that shit, and that's why we're stuck on this fucking Ferris wheel where we can't go further.
And that's how you get stuck.
You want to still practice them same ass old ideas, them same outdated customs, that same old ass body of information that brought us to a point. Now it's time for some new information, some new knowledge to take us to a further point. Where is that at? You want me to practice some shit from over thousands and thousands of years ago.
And it's all a lie. Lo and behold, it's all a fucking lie. It's all made up. It's a lie.
Made up shit.
I don't know why y'all act like y'all believe that shit. It's for children. It's a fairy tale.
Right.
All of it is a lie.
All that
it's
shit
all
a
made
lie.
up. That's why you can go over in Africa and Egypt and unearth tombs.
That's right.
Of the pharaohs. But
That's
you can't
right.
find no Jesus, no Mark, no Matthew, no Luke, no
None
John,
of them
no
motherfuckers.
Abraham. You can't find no burial, no tomb, no evidence, no fossil. You can't find
Nothing.
shit because it's a
Can't find
fucking
none of that
lie.
shit. All
Just
that
being
shit
real.
is
Y'all,
stories
y'all
woven together from
so
over,
stuck in them
over
lies, man.
degrees.
Get y'all out them lies, though. Fuck with this channel.
I'm
We
telling
don't get that
you,
real
man.
over here. We don't support no
That's
lies, no
right.
bullshit.
Unapologetic
You
realness,
come over
man.
that motherfucker and blanket you with that shit. You ain't have enough sense to wake up,
I love it. I see the
dissect,
reviews and
research,
no
and
comments. I'm
learn.
loving it.
Yeah,
That
we
means
ain't
listening.
going for that
Yeah,
shit,
you
man.
ain't nobody trying to learn shit. They
Yeah,
just
wake
going
the fuck
with
up.
whatever the fuck they say. Right now, they don't read shit. Motherfucker can go and tell them something in the news, and they'll just go read one clip and run
believe
with
that
it,
shit.
and then add all the rest
Start
they sell.
perpetuating that bullshit and spitting
Yeah.
that shit
Yeah,
in
man.
the youth ear, misleading the young with a whole bunch of fucking lies and shit, instead of teaching them responsibility and accountability and real manhood.
That's right.
Real facts and real
No doubt.
time, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't here to worship God, yo. We here to be God.
That's
And
right.
it say it in all
That's
them
right.
books and all them books and bullshit, but at least it say that.
Right.
You just so damn spooked out, you don't even want to live
You
up
don't
to
want
that
to
part.
acknowledge your own divinity, so you'll
Afraid
never
of
be able to
your own
understand
divinity.
me. I embrace my God. You
That's
don't. You
right.
don't. You still looking for him in the
Right,
sky.
I'm trying to find them.
Come on, man. Y'all ain't on my level, home. Don't come at me like that, home. I will
That's
dust you
bullshit.
niggas off on all them categories.
For real.
Straight up, I know your books better than you do.
Right, and don't think we be
Come on, man. Don't
just
do that.
spitting shit. We done studied that shit.
For years.
What make you think we take the position we take? If it was some substance in that shit, we would probably be right there. But it ain't, and that's why we ain't.
Yeah, no doubt.
Shit.
Malachi. Shout out to Malachi Z York.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Straight
Shout
up.
out to Z York.
You know what I'm
for
saying?
real. My master teacher.
no doubt. And that's who, you know what I'm saying? Clarence 13 next for
That's
his
no
time.
doubt. Indeed. No
For
doubt.
his time and
Father,
his
Father.
era. You know what I mean? Gotta shout the father out for dropping
Absolutely.
that jewel, man.
No
Only,
doubt.
only God is at the end of your own arm, man. That's where that help coming from,
Man,
man.
y'all niggas gotta
Straight
wake up.
up.
Too many of you niggas sleep. Fuck that. You're not
Straight
gonna be
up.
around me sleep.
Walk around this motherfucker.
Yeah, I want
black
you niggas to only
zombies
be
and
around
shit.
me if you on that sleep shit. Wake
Facts.
the fuck up. Everybody going through the motion in zombie mode. You
Yeah,
wanna be an
you wanna-
85%?
you wanna lead 'em.
You'll destroy power. Cool.
Yeah.
You'll destroy power. Keep destroying
Right.
your
You wanna-
power.
you
ain't
looking
destroy
for a
mine.
leader. You want somebody to lead you.
Yeah,
Get
let
the
them know.
fuck outta
Ducking
here.
and hiding and shit. You can't let yo see you do this.
Right.
Can't let them know that. Come on, man. You ain't ready to have no conversation
No
with me
doubt.
about
No
nothing.
doubt.
About nobody.
Criticizing all of our ancient wisdom that our forefathers proved without contradiction, proved factual information, factual knowledge, condemning astrology. Yet every goddamn time you fast, you gotta wait to sight the moon.
Absolutely.
Yet that ain't astrology.
Right.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
it's like
Then
a
to end
prophecy.
your fast, you gotta sight the
Wait for
moon
the
again.
second. Yeah, the moon.
Right.
Like, come on,
Yet
man.
that's not astrology.
Right.
Come on, man. Who you
Absolutely.
playing games with?
Right, it's
You
contradictory.
know what I'm saying?
All,
All that shit is a contradiction, and instead of you taking the jewels out of it and stepping up the ladder to
Right.
keep growing
You trying to make
and
the
not
fairy
get
tale
stuck.
true.
You trying to be in that shit for the rest of your life. No, those schools of thought was created for you to pass through.
That's right.
And keep growing and keep
Not
elevating.
staying stuck,
Right.
right? That shit for children.
100
man.
motherfucking years, motherfuckers still praying to a mystery god and shit. Get the
Yeah,
fuck out of
come
here.
on, man.
You know what I'm saying? They got the most to say, but the least to do.
Yeah, so it's like, yo, don't come at me on no level, because I'm gonna come at you where you weak at, because that shit is a
Facts.
big weakness to me. Always been. Straight up. I don't like that shit, yo. I let people do what they do. I just let them stay in their space.
Yup.
When you start crossing into my space, I don't spay. I don't give a fuck who you is.
No.
Off with your head. I don't give a
Yup.
fuck. Don't come in my space. Don't come on my page unless you're ready to hear what the fuck I gotta say.
Right.
You can say what the fuck you want on yours or on your time, but when it's on mine, don't come on mine unless you're ready to get that work. Because I'm gonna give you that work back. And I'm gonna make
Facts.
sure I offend you enough that you don't come back on there again.
No
That's
doubt.
just why I get like that with that. Like,
Yeah.
don't come on there with that. Keep your punk ass opinion to yourself.
Straight
Because
up.
if it meant something, then you'll be manifesting that shit and I see it in your work.
Yup.
I don't need to hear no words. You can't get me with that shit like
That's
they
right.
get you niggas. Hell no.
You want to prove anything to me? Let me see it. I don't want to hear it.
Don't tell me nothing about it. I don't believe shit. I
Right.
either know it or I don't. I
Yup.
don't deal in belief systems.
No
Or
doubt.
you know it. How y'all know so much? I ain't never seen so many psychics ever.
I'm
They
telling you.
motherfuckers know what's gonna happen, even though all this shit they say gonna happen ain't shit happened yet.
Right. And
But
then-
they still doing their predictions. Like this
Right.
shit is crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Shit
How
is
people
crazy.
embarrass me on so many levels on this one. What? Shit, that's why I'm removing myself from all that ignorant ass people. I like consciousness. I like elevation.
That's
These
right.
motherfuckers want to stay stuck in complain zone and
Got
whine
all
and
the
fucking
opportunity
complain.
and all the money in the world.
Yeah, got everything
You
still
got
complaining.
millions of dollars.
What
You got
complaining
shit
about?
your ancestors who, during the process of slavery, dreamed of the money you got, and you ain't doing a motherfucking thing with it.
But giving it back to the white man,
giving
the
it
one
back
you
to the
say that's
white
the
man.
oppressor. Come on,
Giving
man.
it right back to him. Every
Like
million
one
you
white
get.
man different than the other.
Right.
Come on, like really? Kamala, ain't nobody pick her. Nobody voted for her. They threw her in there. That's a king's protest.
And don't even overstand that she was there to
Yeah.
promote abortion and all that shit.
Abortion.
Death to black
Yeah, and
babies
she with a white
on-
man.
on the- right.
With a white man.
Ain't
Like
got-
that's
right.
crazy. We follow that.
And she barely black her damn
She
self.
don't even claim it.
Right.
Your topic is comfortability versus blame or
Accountability.
accountability.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy. Like you better watch what you follow.
No
You should
doubt.
be following dark forces and don't even
And
know.
don't even know
You
it.
supporting everything that
Don't even
you're
know it.
against. Everything you
that
speak
you
out
claim-
against you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Straight up. I'm gonna put you motherfuckers on something. It was a book a long time ago. If you wanna know how that shit got started up, it's called The Creatures on Jekyll Island.
Mm.
About how the economy in America got set up. You wanna learn something, go read that.
Right.
I know what's going on in the
Right.
country. I know about
No
what's
doubt.
really happening. Don't get
Facts.
fooled. I know that we in the game. And all you niggas that claim you read 48 Laws of Power, let me see what you really know, because you ain't learned shit.
Right.
Because if you
You
did,
might
you'll
have read it,
understand
that
that
was
you in
it.
the game. And it tell you right in the introduction how you can't opt out the game, which is life.
Mm.
Once you in the game, you win it. You gotta play it. You gotta
Right.
be on the left or you gotta be a right, whether you like it or not.
Yup.
You're in the game. To stay in the middle spells disaster.
Right.
That's a cornerstone of the 48. And you niggas always speaking. I know what you know because every time you open your mouth, you show me how much you don't know. Right? So you in the game, you gotta play the game. So what you do is, same way they tricked us over there and went over there and brought the Christianity over in Africa, and the missionaries came over there and they tricked us out the land and took the Bible. Remember how they told them close their eyes and let us pray? And when they opened their eyes, the missionaries, the white people, they had the land, and the Africans had the Bible. So they exchanged the religion for the land. The same thing they doing now. Same fucking thing. Same game plan.
Yup.
Getting you mind consumed on some shit that ain't a problem while they fucking you behind. By the time you realize that the opportunity was right there, you couldn't
Yep.
even see it because you was too busy looking at yesterday and not tomorrow. You looking at what was in the past. I had a motherfucker tell me, yo, you know Trump's supposed to be taking some stuff down out the Black Smithsonian. And this is a motherfucker that ain't even never been in the Black
Ain't even
Smithsonian.
been in the motherfucker.
So this is what
Don't
I'm
even know where
saying,
it's
like,
at.
yeah, don't even know what's being removed, if it is or not. But it's
Right.
like they attach their feeling to some shit like that and then go run with it. Now you affected by some shit you created in your own head.
Right.
So it's like you create your own motherfucking monster, the spook, the separate from how to do
I'm telling you
it.
now.
You know what I
these
mean? These
motherfuckers
niggas is
boy.
delusional. So it's like, yo, and there's a lot of motherfuckers stop fucking with me because of my views. I don't give a fuck. I'm
Yeah,
glad.
And they the main motherfuckers.
'Cause I'm glad,
They the
'cause I don't
main
need
reason
no-
why we ain't free.
I don't need no passive motherfuckers on my team in no category.
They the tone.
I'm the type of nigga, whatever happened, we gonna figure this shit out. Not no, oh man, we ain't gonna be able to get out now. They done locked the door.
Right.
I ain't
It's
one of
their
them.
fault.
If that's you, cool. You stay over there. We are not the
Right.
same.
No doubt.
In no category. What part y'all missing?
Facts.
You know what I mean? When I was in the joint, I remember, and George Bush II was in office. That was my man. And I thought he was one of the most illiterate motherfuckers ever. But I liked him because he went over there and got Saddam Hussein bitch ass out the hole for leaning on his father when George I was in there. and they launched that shit on us, and we had the little American
Yeah.
little thing going over in Kuwait. And he got out on Big George. The sun coming in. Yeah, I'm in now. We gonna get
Your bitch
I
ass
like
up
him
this
for that
way.
alone, right? Niggas don't understand principle. They get caught up in this right or wrong, like we live in this perfect society, and they looking for this perfection
That's
from
true.
society.
That's true.
Ain't
Well,
no perfection in
no
none of this shit.
No
All
doubt.
this shit wicked and corrupt.
No
The
doubt.
thing is to learn how to get the value from it. Same way motherfuckers say, you know Trump, that nigga, he's stupid as a motherfucker. He filed bankruptcy 6 times. That's smart to me. I think that's smart.
Better
So for
believe
the
it.
people that think that's dumb and that means dummy, that's why we're not alike.
Right.
Because I want to learn how to do that shit too.
6-time flip, that's
I
what he
want to
did.
know how to cheat the tax code so I ain't got to pay no taxes.
Right.
That's genius to me.
Right.
That ain't illegal, it's just knowing the code.
Yep.
So it's like we taught to despise the winners and gravitate towards the losers.
Just because we don't know.
And for
Yeah,
right
so
quick, interject
yeah,
right quick, but that Saddam Hussein degree, also they played the shit out of Saddam because they gave him them chemical weapons to go to war with Iran. They used his ass to beef with his own neighbor and brother, and then went in there and crushed his ass. That's some real 48 shit. They knew he had the chemical weapons, so they gave them to him. Now take your bitch ass over there and smash your brother. And when he went to do that, you know what I'm saying? They say, all right, now we gonna go in there and unhand your silly ass.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
They knew he hit him, but they knew they
Right.
was over there. That's
No
why they
doubt.
said, man, he got him.
Yeah,
'Cause
he
we
got
got
him.
him from us.
That's right.
And he will use him.
Man,
But now on
right.
my watch, I'm going
Right.
to get him. This is the leadership I like.
Right.
Motherfuckers don't like that kind of leadership. Fine.
Right.
This is where I'm at. I like revolutionaries. I like bosses. I like shit that niggas that get in there and handle their business.
Handling
Not
your
get in there and
business is
talk
the big
about
deal
that
for
shit.
me.
They just used to them talkers and get in
All
there
that
and don't do
fucking
nothing.
talks and all that
Then they can
round
blame it
table
on-
shit, I'm passed on.
Yeah, so it's like, man, nah.
I might come across a lot of
be
people
like
as
that.
nonchalant, but it's like the answer is what? Okay, y'all still talking coming back.
Yeah, and then the motherfuckers that's looking, I know your ego gonna be on the line. This how I'm great trick you niggas. Cause I know it's niggas watching that don't want me to know that they watching, that always tell me, yeah, I be saying your stuff, but don't never like, so I don't know you watching. So even to you niggas, like, yo, don't pull me up asking me, telling me that shit, and then don't hit no like, cause I'm gonna check you too.
No.
Straight up, cause that shit fucked up, cause you watch this shit, you won't support it, but you'll sit back and try to criticize and go whisper and talk. That's girl shit to
How
me.
much does
Tell
it
me that
take
shit
for a
in my motherfucking
thumbs
face.
up?
Then you sit
Tell me
back
that shit in my
and
face, like,
steal out shit and go around your girl and your children and act like you sharp and wise. You ain't studied for this shit like we
Which
did.
don't make sense because you
I'm
get
sick
there,
of
you
these
can't
niggas,
even
man,
compete it
straight up.
correctly. So you
No
just as
doubt.
idiotic before you were when you
like, I'm
watched
stupid,
the
I don't
shit.
know what the fuck I'm talking about. Motherfucker,
Yeah.
you motherfuckers better watch my moves, motherfucker. This shit ain't no for joke.
And there's a
Like, damn,
lot of
if
people
I was,
that do
if I was
that.
a mother, I was like, damn, well, that's different. But let me talk to him. Let me see,
Right.
pick his brain, and he might
No
know
doubt.
something. Instead of just throwing stones at it. Man, was that nigga lost his mind? Like as if something really happened. You would think
Right.
this was Hitler in office. And he was just exterminating the whole neighborhood over East Baltimore.
Right.
And I'm out there with a flag. That's what you would think, the way these motherfuckers act.
You
Like, damn, this
motherfuckers.
motherfucker just gave
And I
500
brought this
million
up on a show
to
last week. I don't know whose show it was. And I was like, look at those people who inbox you other people's shit and never share your
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, right.
Even if it's mine, share it to me and like, yo, y'all went in this day.
Right. They don't do that.
If you can't do that, don't send me another fucking thing
They
from
do
another
motherfucker
fucking
down low
body.
Quick. Better be
Motherfuckers.
smart
Miss
down
V, you
low.
too smart, you cuss too much. Man, that's part of my fucking
Got these
language. Fuck
motherfuckers
you.
mad at Trump when with the
This man
Barack
stopping
did.
murders. Everywhere he went and sent them troops, them people happy as shit. Like, man, look, the murders stopped. We feel a little bit more safe. Like, I thought that's what we was into.
That's what the
Result.
OG's
Fuck
supposed
who-
to fucking be
supposed to
doing. He
be
wouldn't
doing.
have to send
Shouldn't
the
have to
fucking
have no white man
troops
coming
in there.
in. Why the white
Yep.
man gotta come in there to do
Right.
it? Why
Right.
can't we do? We keep acting like, oh no, we
Because
got
the
it.
white,
Really, we
because
don't.
the OGs in line getting themselves
Right.
something.
Yeah, exactly.
And they ain't taking care of their fucking kids, so the
Right.
kids has no reason to respect
No
them.
doubt.
Crazy,
Motherfuckers
man.
want to talk about Trump, but what did Barack do?
He
He
ain't
raised
did
the
shit.
fucking bounty on the side of Shakur.
2
He
million.
had, he had
Then he
a
went over there and
cookout
had
on the white
Hillary
lawn. That's what
and
he did.
fucking bombed
Dumb
Muammar
shit.
Gaddafi
Yeah.
on his watch. He
Right.
a black president,
Obama.
but he
Take out
bombed
Y'all don't say
Africa.
nothing about that shit.
You don't say nothing about that. He took Gaddafi out.
Trump ain't do no shit like that.
Trump ain't do no shit. He took Gaddafi. Gaddafi had free medical care,
All
free
that.
college, free. Wasn't nobody
Everything.
homeless in Libya.
No doubt.
And he pushed the French money out that bitch and was great. Put his own money, and he wanted the United States Africa. Saddam didn't fuck with, Trump didn't fuck with that man, but what the fuck Barack do? Barack went right over there fucking with he ain't go over there himself, a bitch ass nigga, but he sent the people over there to bomb that man.
Man,
Y'all motherfuckers better stop falling for the okie doke, man.
For the okie doke, man. Y'all
Shit.
got it fucked up. Whole
It's
different
easier to fall
gender
for the
going
okey-doke.
on. It's a different gender
It'll be
going
so
on.
Agenda going
You got
on.
these motherfucking Muslims over there in Nigeria, one of them African countries slaughtering them Christians over there. I ain't talking about that.
And raping little girls.
Yeah, they
and
over there
shit.
slaughtering
A whole
them black
bunch of
Christians
fuckery.
over there. And
Yeah.
2,000 of them just got murdered within
Right.
10 days.
What-
2,000.
A few thousand. Several of them, yeah.
So I stopped it.
Oh,
There's thousands of them,
That's
man.
a
They
post
just
up.
talking about. I had the video. The African leader, ambassador, or something was like
yeah.
calling on Trump, like, please send the troops, send them over. We need help. They slaughtering us. It's like if they going through a religious war over there. It's like y'all really got this God, but y'all been beefing since the beginning of the time.
Right.
Over and all in the name of God.
All
Then
in
you
the
take
name
some
of
of the
God.
people that don't believe in God that they call atheists, like Buddhists and stuff like that. They some of the most peacefulest people on the earth.
Right.
But they ain't believing
You
in no.
believe in God,
Come
but you
on,
doing a
man,
whole
like,
bunch of fuckery.
yeah, like, come on, man. What the
A
fuck?
bunch of slap
Yeah.
happy.
All going on in there is a bunch of
tomfoolery
murder
ass
and
shit.
child sacrifice. Where the love at? Ain't no
Right.
love in them books. Bunch of rituals, child sacrifice, cannibalism, and all the rest of it in there. Sacrificing their firstborn and all that. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Spreading
Then
your religion
y'all
by
are
the
justified
sword
trying to
and
make
shit.
it like it's right.
Right.
And justified. King James Version.
Yeah.
Y'all defending yo.
Exactly. Straight
Free.
flaggy.
Straight gay gunk.
Not the version of the book.
Yeah, his version. Y'all
Yeah,
going on.
his
Come on,
version.
man. Don't come at me, man. If you religious, do not come at me.
Telling
Because
you,
if you
man.
believe that shit, you'll never understand
And that
me.
was
No
only
doubt.
one version of that book.
Yeah, man. Come on.
William
man.
Tyndale had his version
Yeah.
in the 1300s before he even came out with his. Then you had one by Wycliffe Chief who came out with his. Didn't have no J's in his version of the Bible. You don't even know that. Jesus didn't even exist in his Bible because there was no J's in the Hebrew language. So the word Jesus ain't even a real word. That word translated in Spanish as Jesus, which makes sense because white Spaniards from Spain who was conquerors and conquistadors is the one who stepped on your motherfucking ass with that dumbass shit. Christopher Columbus and I'm going around conquering. And then I got more respect for a motherfucker who conquer and take shit in the name of God than a silly motherfucker who sit back and pray and think God
On
will
his
come
knees.
help him.
Yeah, on his knees. Come on, man. Get off your knees, man.
You sitting around swing low, sweet chariot, come take
You
me
always
home.
adopting somebody else's
These
shit. That ain't our
motherfuckers,
shit.
That's not your shit.
That shit
And
is
they
not our
make
shit.
everything you invented look wrong.
Yeah, we
They
going
say
to
amen
our
or
shit.
amen after every prayer, and that's a black god in Egypt. Amen, amen, ra, amen. And they make him look evil and all this shit when you running around worshiping the motherfucker who was just doing all kinds of shit.
Man, none of that shit exists. All
I'm
them
telling you,
motherfuckers
Insight
fake.
for the Gods got nothing slick for your ass today.
Yeah, no doubt. Ain't no bullshit. That's what you gonna get over
Yeah,
here.
you
We ain't with that
motherfuckers
fraud
want the
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes you
know what I
gotta
mean?
get that.
'Cause I hate when them off. Whatever your background is, don't come at me because I'm gonna put that shit out
we ain't
there.
trying to force what we think on.
None of that. Don't
We
come at
ain't
me with
mad
that.
because you don't see our view, so don't be mad at us because we don't see
Right.
yours.
Absolutely.
I went to an event with them last night, Knowledge, and everybody had that shit on paper or on the phone. They were ready for what they wanted to read concerning the event. It was on point. And I was like, I ain't write shit. I'm used to speaking, everything with me is feelings.
Yeah,
I'm used to speaking right off the dome about what I feel the topic is. Got up there, I went to walk. Like him said, kill it. And I think I pretty much killed it.
Because the thing
Pretty
about a
much
motherfucker
killed
that
it.
got to read a written speech is that he can't even look you in the eye.
I
He got to keep
know, I
looking
hate
down
that.
at the
I
paper,
don't have respect
reading
for
off
that,
the paper.
man.
Then it's not coming from the
The
heart
heart.
and in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feeling the energy of the people.
Right,
You
you gotta,
absorbing everything that's around you. You know what I'm saying? And you filtering that shit on how you going to measure how, like, yeah, I'm looking at the crowd. This how I'm going to deliver my
Yeah.
message. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you killed that shit.
It went very well. I felt like two proud parents was watching me.
Yeah, man, Clark was on the ass too. Told him if you fuck up, we gonna jump you off this motherfucker.
The whole threat. You better kill this shit. I'm like, ah! Scared.
Yeah,
But all I
she
know how to
does
do
that.
is be me.
Yeah, you
So
definitely
being
did
me
your
pays
thing, 'cause
off.
Them motherfuckers. One thing about them, even their pain is not real. You know what I'm saying? And the shit that we've been through is real shit. We just don't want to be handicapped by it.
Right.
Where motherfuckers will take their pain and start using that shit as a crutch their whole life. Nigga,
Right.
your leg healed. Throw the
Yeah,
motherfucking
Throw the
crutch
fucking
down.
crutches away.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
All right, elevate, man.
Straight up.
No
Yeah.
excuses,
That
man.
daddy
No
whip last night
excuses,
was
man.
Ran out
really nice.
excuses, man.
Yeah.
Straight
If
up.
it take me to wake niggas up by going the way I go at it, that's just what it is. Cause I don't accept nothing less than that, man. I
No
raise
doubt.
my bar high. I don't accept that mediocre shit. I don't accept no half-ass shit. I like people that's about it, that's serious about it. They gonna stand on what they say they is.
Yeah,
I don't like a motherfucker that
Do
ain't gonna
that.
stand on what they stand. None of that. I don't like that.
And that's what
I don't
took
like
place.
excuses.
As a black lady,
Cause I
it
don't
was just
give a-
like, you got 30
doubt.
seconds. And I look over, and the Hispanic chick like, keep talking. I like it, keep talking. Like, just let the time run out. Who the fuck are they to tell you the time running out? So you never know who will
That's
be
what
all
you
for
gonna
you.
get, man.
And she's somebody who don't even know
motherfuckers
it,
that
ain't
know
black
us
like
know it ain't
me.
an act, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers,
You
they know
never
us.
know.
They know we well versed and well studied, man. They know we used to have them ciphers in every jail we done been.
How
in.
about this? Just
Yeah.
won't you reevaluate what you're doing? How about that?
Right.
Won't you take a mirror and look at your own life
Take stock
and
of
see
that
what you
shit.
can fix in that motherfucker? And won't you try to say, damn, let me see if I can hire that Wood to see if Wood got some input on XYZ.
No
Why we
doubt.
can't pick up that frequency? Why I gotta be condemnation?
Right.
Why Wood think this? Nigga, cause your ass is too slow to pick up on it. That's what it is. Come to that
I
conclusion.
gotta think it
There's
'cause you
9
ain't-
chance out of 10 you ain't gonna see it, home.
Right.
Yeah, that's to anybody. I'm sick of these niggas, man. Straight up. I rely on myself, so I don't need these niggas for nothing.
I'm telling you,
Never
man.
did.
Shit.
In the joint out here, none of that.
No
So
doubt.
it's like I don't
Just
need
do
you
right
niggas
from the
to
fucking
validate me
beginning.
in no category. I don't give a fuck if you speak to me or not. I ain't gonna lose no sleep about none of that shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just don't like fake shit. I don't like a nigga to act like they fuck with me, but don't. I don't like a nigga to act like they support me, but they don't.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Don't like me in the dark, nigga. Don't act like you like my shit. Pat me on the back when
Right.
ain't nobody looking and shit.
Yeah.
That let me know that you be talking about me to niggas.
Right.
So you don't want them motherfuckers to know that you fuck with me. So don't keep that fake shit away
Exactly,
from me.
exactly.
Yeah, I
So
don't
now
like
you gotta be wishy-washy
Yeah, I don't like that.
between certain people.
I can look them niggas in the eye and see that fake shit. That's why they see me, they don't even know how to take me. What's up and keep it moving.
That's all good
Yeah, that's
friend
how I want it.
That
Yeah,
I know
keep it-
since 6th grade in group.
Yeah,
And I
man.
spoke and I said his name.
Mhm.
And yo look like, you know something, bit the eyes and like, yo. We put his head down. I said, oh, I've been talked about in y'all circle like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's how they be, man.
That's what they do.
Them niggas, that's the only thing about them niggas, low vape, vibrating low.
Yeah.
A fool can't play the role of a smart man, but a smart man can play the role of a fool.
Yeah.
So if you're not a smart man, do not come around a smart man trying to play smart.
No
Because
doubt.
he gonna know that you're a fool.
Yeah, because he quickly put his eyes down like, yo, I said your name. I ain't say no nickname, none of that shit. I saw you over there speaking, so I said your real name. And he kind of like did it with his eyebrows and put his head back down. I said, oh, I get talked about. And it's okay with me. I'm okay with it. Just don't sit in my face like we good. No, we ain't good. But you better off sitting against the wall or something. Because I don't know how to be quiet any fucking way.
But that's what it is.
How much time left? We out of time, right?
7:56.
Yeah, 7:56 and a half, so we got 2 minutes.
Okay, well, we're gonna close out.
We gonna
You
close.
gonna
Good
say where to
discussion.
find you at?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Find us any motherfucking way.
Yeah, ain't
We
nothing.
everywhere. You ain't
Yeah.
never there.
Yeah, for real, straight up. Like, don't do that, man. I feel highly offended about any of that shit. I feel it disrespectful to the motherfucker think or disagree. You can disagree all you want, but don't go and try to act like you got the answer and I don't.
Yeah.
On some shit that you don't know shit about for real.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Half of your decisions coming off of fucking social media and the
Anyway,
news. You don't
anyway.
fucking research nothing. You ain't that invested.
Come
Acting
on,
like you
ladies,
give a
get it
damn.
together.
Ain't now one of you
Facts.
motherfuckers left the country yet acting like you so anti-American. Where would you rather be?
Right.
What leader would you rather have in office handling this kind of world at a time like now?
What
That
Definitely
part.
not no Kamala. Definitely not no Biden. Who the fuck would you
You
rather
got the
be in?
right
Somebody
person.
gotta be in
Honestly,
there
they
to
got the
stand up
right
against the
person
rest of
in
the
there
world.
right
Like,
now.
whether you like them or not.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta be in there.
You got the biggest clown. Yeah, he ready for it. He ready for
Yeah.
all the shits and giggles they throwing his way. They
And I
gotta
ain't let
admit
the
it.
Farrakhan people out the hook. Y'all ain't
They
out the hook
gotta
either.
admit it.
Farrakhan ain't helped nobody but them niggas in the nation, and that's it. If he helped them,
Yeah.
them niggas competing on
Yeah.
Savior's Day every year to see how much money they can raise like some fucking idiots.
Mhm.
They ain't out the hook. Nobody out the hook. If you on that fuck shit, I don't support it.
Yeah.
Like, stay over there. Don't come over here and you doing
All right,
that type
well,
of
put
shit.
your gun away.
All right, my gun away. The smoke clear. All right, we out.
All right.
Peace to the
Insight
true and
from
living,
the
man.
gods.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying, that show us true love, man. We appreciate our true supporters, because we do have them.
Today was
You know what I'm
ranting and
saying?
raving day, and you got it.
You know what I mean? But, you know, we're the finest, 5400 Preakness Way, Heal. Y'all all welcome to get healed. Come get some of this knowledge.
Give your
You know what I'm
address.
saying? And then
Indeed, we got Uncommon Dialogue. You can dialogue with me any kind of way you want. Where I'm at, 1049 West Saratoga Street, every other Tuesday, 6 to 8.
we
Let's
better
get it.
believe it.
Peace.
Yeah, we here to feed
I'm
the
correct,
masses.
because I'm always correct.
Right.
Every category. So
Nigga,
I'm
keep his
correct.
gun out. I
Yeah,
Get it
promise.
fucked up.
And the liquid sword mad sharp, so you know what it is.